Namaste, Atma Bandhan. A very happy and a very energetic morning to all you divine masters present here on Zoom and on YouTube. Thank you for joining. Welcome to day 15 of First Breaths workshop. So, masters, let's begin our day with a beautiful meditation. So, let's form our three locks. So, for forming our three locks, if you're wearing your specs, please remove your specs. Gently close your eyes. That is our first lock. Make the second lock, that is clasp your hands. And the third lock, that is cross your legs. Let's form the three locks. Take a long deep breath. And exhale. Once again, take a long deep breath in. And exhale. And now let us sit with the intention. I am connected with Grand Master Prabodh Sir's beautiful oneness energies. With a smile on your face, inhale. And as you inhale, bring your attention to your head. Let your head relax. Head relax. Your mind relax. Brain relax. Bring your attention to your forehead and let your forehead relax. Let there be no crinkles on your forehead, no worry lines. Relax. Agya Chakra, relax. Eyebrows, relax. Let your face relax. Your eyes, cheekbones, your ears, your jaw. Bring your awareness down to your neck and your throat. Let them relax. Let your thyroid gland and thymus gland also relax. Bring your awareness to your chest. Let your chest relax. Shoulders relax. As you inhale, bring your awareness to your left shoulder, left hand, elbows, the palm of your hands, relax. Let there be no tightness in the muscles. Let loose your body. Bring your awareness to your right shoulder, arm, elbows, forearms, palms. Let your whole right hand relax. Bring your awareness to your spine. Spine relax. Upper back, middle back, lower back relax. Abdomen, stomach relax. Let all the organs in your body relax. Let your hips relax. Thighs relax. Knees, calf muscles relax. Ankles, feet, the soles of your feet relax. Let your whole body relax. Observe the energies inside and outside. Just be with your breath for 1 minute. Let there be no tightness in your body. Your whole body is relaxed. Feel the cosmic energy entering your Brahmarandra. And spreading to each and every cell of your body. And now, gently place your hands on your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And with a gentle smile, open your eyes. Thank you, Masters. So, Masters, in today's session, we'll witness lots of love, sparks, magic, and joy. You know why? Because we have the dazzling Deepti ma'am who's going to sprinkle some serious magic with the power of positive thinking in today's session. Deepti ma'am's journey is like a burst of sunshine. From chasing big questions in Australia back in 2012, vibing with folks from all over, from different cultures, to coming back to India 6 years ago and diving into natural farming. In just 6 months, our Deepthi ma'am smashed through her fear through Gudakesha, and now you can all see the radiant, blissful, super talented Deepthi ma'am who will light up your universe. Deepthi ma'am is like a walking hug, spreading love and Guru Shakti's vibes everywhere. Our Deepthi ma'am is here to fill our hearts with her invaluable wisdom and contagious joy. So let's welcome the beautiful, gorgeous, and insanely talented Deepthi ma'am. Love you, Deepthi ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much for that warm, lightening up introduction. I feel now I have to live up to all that you have mentioned. Thank you so much for reminding things that I have almost forgotten in me. It felt very weird writing my own introduction, but I think it's worth. Friends, this body's name is Deepthi. Let's start off by offering our salutations to our physical parents who have given us birth on this earth, and our Guru Shakti who have gifted us a rebirth every time we reinvent or rediscover truth in our lives, and that Vishwa Shakti that is running us every day and night, and to that whole universe, every element in the universe um, that we are a part of, that Vasudhaika Kutumbam. Okay, thank you so much. Great opportunity, friends. I am so thrilled to have aligned a topic like this today. Today's topic is positive thinking. Many must be thinking, yeah, very simple topic, quite quite a common topic. I would like to share a few tips and describe how my journey to positive thinking happened. Well, look, our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi was asked, "Is it experience that you would consider greater or a guru?" And he very humbly said, "Experience, of course, for every birth taking, animal or being, it's inevitable. Every breath of yours is gifting you an experience, but it's the guru who gives meaning to that experience. So, guru is like that container that we get poured into, and the shape that we take is defined by the guru. So, I'm very lucky to have aligned some great gurus and including my favorite teachers to everyone who has taught me. Prabodh Achyutha sir is 67th guru in my life, and a great heartful gratitude to all the gurus who have taught us so much and who are running this universe in such beautiful way. So, what is positive thinking? Um, Friends, it's an attitude you maintain to see opportunities amidst of obstacles. So, day in, day out, when you face situations, when you meet people, when you're creating things out of your life, it's an attitude, it's a jacket, it's a natural suit that you wear, which defines the outcome of everything, friends. So, what sort of attitude would you like to wear? Is it a negative one, a neutral one, or a positive one, or an ultra positive one, the way I've been taught? So, what I've learned after my guru suggesting me a book named What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, it's a beautiful book about how you should positively speak to yourself. The only person who is always with you is yourself, and the self chatter that keeps happening in your mind, um, how do you want to keep it, and how does that rule the outcome of anything in your life? And in that book I've learned just thoughts are just 1/6 of the whole scene. So what are the other things that define the outcome of any situation in our life? So these 6 points are worth remembering all your life, I've understood, because I'm lucky to have experienced one book changing my complete life, my complete attitude, my approach to everything. And remembering that we are not just thinking for ourselves, We are a part of a bigger Brahmand. We are the universe itself. So everything we think, we do, we say, we feel, and imagine is contributing to a very big picture. So my meditation sort of techniques and many other courses of Grandmaster have improved my awareness that every second this body is not just deeptis, but it's a part of a bigger cosmic cosmos, or a cosmic family. And everything I do is affecting or affecting every outcome of this universe. For example, it's very easy to criticize whatever is happening around us today, may it be war to trafficking to kidnappings to unacceptable behaviors to attitudes that we keep seeing. But what is your contribution in that? Remembering that everything we see and the way it is the collective consciousness or the collective thought form or the collective word form and action form that there is out there is a projection of individuals, simple individuals like you and me. So to make a change, it's always best and in fact the only place possible is within us. Because I don't know how many of you all have realized, but by now I've realized that nothing is changeable externally in this universe. You cannot change a pinch of anything outside yourself. But there is always a balancing but with free will, you can always change your within. So when the universe within is changed or upgraded or modified, the universe outside automatically has to change because this reality that we call matrix, Maya, everything, physical reality, is just a projection of our inner. So the only thing we can change and edit or create is within us, and its projection is automatically projected onto the screen called reality that we are seeing, okay, in the physical reality. That is why a great person like Gandhiji said, be the change you want to see. You cannot create any changes outside yourself. Example, you know how we go to a movie theater and what we see on the screen is just a projection of what's coming from the projector room. And thereby it's coming out of the real film, the movie film that, just excuse me. So it's coming out of something else, but we're watching only the result on the screen. And so if you want to change or edit or do any sort of changes to the content, you cannot be seeing the screen or concentrating on the screen. It's almost like we looking in the mirror and cleaning the mirror and expecting ourselves to change or get cleaned. So the mirror is just a mere reflection of ourselves. So that gets us to how should we be in our within to project our desired without. So as within, so without, as above, so below. So as above, as in the heavens, so is it on the earth. And as it is inside, the same goes outside. So well, the kernel or the center point of creation is always within, friends. Just like if I want to edit a mango or tree or a neem tree that has already grown into a big tree, you cannot make any changes to the tree itself, but you have to go back to the seed that has created the tree, right? So the seed is an amalgamation of everything. It's it's that Mahavriksha in this little seed, all right? So we are that compilation of big things that get projected onto our physical reality world or the matrix or Maya. So doing a practice like Gudakesha or Seva or observing people around me, I have got this mindfulness that my thoughts, my actions, my beliefs, my words are not just affecting me, but in fact, it is getting projected and playing a bigger role in the whole universe. And it's deciding, friends, as to how you're creating this universe constantly. It's very easy to sit and complain, but almost close to none go and do those or put efforts into creating something else. So I believe everyone who has joined here at a time like this with great discipline, we are here to create and change, not just sit and complain, right? So positive thinking is a part of 6 steps process to create anything that you want, edit anything that you want, or project anything that you want. And the 6 steps are your thoughts. Let's start with your thoughts, what you talk, and your shoulders, which designate your actions. So your thoughts, what you speak, your words, and your actions. And then comes your emotions, your feelings, and your imaginations. All these 6 put together define the outcome of anything you're doing in this life. Okay, using your body. So, is it enough for me to have positive thinking? Absolutely not. Your thoughts could be extremely positive, but your words could be negative, as Maya trains us. I can give you an example. I had an elder brother. Oh, forget him. I'll take myself. So every time we go for an interview, right? My parents used to train me, have a backup. What if you don't get this interview, or what if you don't get this job? So everything around me was sort of preparing me for a plan B. And that made me feel, aren't we setting ourselves up for a failure already by creating a plan B? And the same got proven when I read the book, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. When your focus is about getting the job, getting the interview, you should not have a plan B or anything else. Your focus should absolutely be on, yes, I have the job. Speak as if you already got the job, right? So in thought level, think you already have the job. What are you going to do? Or how are you going to feel when you get that offer letter? How are you going to feel and emotionally? How are you going to share this news with everyone? How are you going to celebrate? And finally, being able to creatively imagine, creatively in the sense you are the creator. If you were given, it's not you were, in fact, you are given a chance to create every second. So, but Maya trains us to be otherwise. It says you're a slave, you're a follower, you cannot create, you follow what's out there generally, right? But in fact, we are the creators, friends. Nothing can stop us from creating anything. So there is no obstacle between you and your creation except your attitude. So the attitude suit that you wear defines how you feel towards anything. Just take. So it defines everything: how you feel, how you create, how you talk, how you move, how you take actions. So for a positive mind, everything is opportunity and nothing is an obstacle. For example, if someone comes and says, Deepti ma'am, we're about to, go somewhere and there's a Mercedes Benz coming to pick you up. I'd be like, very good. Thank you. And if someone says, oh, the car has got a flat tire, now we got to go in, say, a cab. I'll be like, yeah, no problem. At least we got a car, to go. And someone says, no, all the cabs are busy now. We have to walk to the venue or somewhere. How about having an attitude that says, oh, it's been a while that I've taken a walk. So I'm very happy. I'm glad that this opportunity is giving me a chance to walk. So a person who's flexible with your reality and its circumstances is almost like water. You gel into anything and everything that you're poured into. You take the shape of the situation. And having no standards in a way, having no expectations, having no fixed outcomes, um, is a great way to live your spiritual life, friends. But always remembering that you are the creator, you create your reality. All right, you can dictate it, but also leaving room that what should happen and what can happen will take its course. For example, I'm a farmer, so let's take a simple example of a seed. Now, only planting the seed is my job. If I sit there and worry about the rains, when it has to rain, how or which direction the wind has to, flow, and how many days I have to see the sprout of my seeds coming out, or if I start um, dictating how many bags of rice or grains or millet, whatever I produce, then I'm fixed on the result so much that the things that are out of control will only leave you with disappointment. So this may be a contradiction. I'm saying you can create your reality, and then how come I cannot decide when it will rain? For example, whether it rains or not, when it has to rain, or how much rainfall I get is not in my control. But the end result is what I can create, and that's called imagination, friends. So I can imagine, and as I did, I imagined my outcome to be quite more than my expectations, and me using that for the betterment of my village and others, providing natural food to everyone, not only just my family, but everyone else benefiting from it. So, positive thinking also gives you an attitude to decide what is controllable, what's in your hand, and what's not. So, for example, many people keep complaining about the weather. Oh, it's raining, or it's sunny. Just turn on your television. That's enough to prove the negativity around things that you cannot control. In summer, there are people dying, and there's news running on it, and they always project as if in the winter people are dying due to the cold. In rainy season, rains are killing people. Fires are killing people. No matter what, they project only the negativity, and that brainwashes you enough to develop an attitude of negativity. So there are a few steps as to what you can focus on. You can see everything as an opportunity instead of an obstacle. You can replace your negative thoughts with positive ones. You can follow some affirmations, like replace words I should, I have to with I want to, I will, I'm capable of, something positive. Then having a gratitude attitude, being thankful for what you have every day. Because right from the second we open our eyes in the morning to the second we close our eyes and go into deep meditation, we take this life very granted, isn't it? Unless something stops working, is when we don't um, divert or give our attention to that body part or that area of our life. So, practicing a gratitude, at least three things that you're happy for every day, write a journal that I'm happy for this. That also increases your positive attitude. You can surround yourself with very similar or positive minded people, and that motivates you and encourages you to become positive in life. Then listen to positive motivations, build a network around it, basically. Okay. The most important, friends, believe that good things and great things can happen. Because the thing is, everything in Maya around you is trying to train you that we ought to be negative, we ought to be sad, we ought to be in suffering. But that's not the case at all. But the second you realize you are the creator, there's nothing to stop you. So, what better feeling? Because look, in my from my childhood, I had a dream to meet God. Now I've achieved something even better. In fact, the best. I've realized that I am the God that I've been looking for. My parents have taken me to so many temples and forced me to bow down to that stone, um, or do some practices. Well, coming from what they know is what they taught us, but that made the basement for my understanding. And the day I realized, oh my God, I am the Brahma, I am the Brahmand me Pinda. Like every atom of ours is in fact a universe packed in itself, just like a Mahavriksha is packed in a little seed. That was an eye opener. It was a soul opener, in fact. That took me directly from this body state to a soul state, right? So do not forget that everything you're looking for is within you. And we need to practice these six things, not just positive thinking. As I said, I would close with this reminder. It's our thoughts, it's our thoughts, it's our words, it's our actions, it's our emotions, it's our feelings, and it's our imaginations. Okay, so with that positive um line, I would like to end this. This is like an ocean of a topic, right? So thank you so much, friends. Remember that there is no other. As a spiritual aspirant, if not today, tomorrow you will have to become positive, and you will, no matter what. Okay, so cheers to that upcoming positive attitude. And your attitude is what defines your actions, your feelings towards life or anything that you're handling. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the wonderful session. And it was super inspiring. Friends, if you have any questions or any sharing, you can raise your hands and ask ma'am. So, ma'am, I have a question. Like, when we practice positivity and optimism, like, we use affirmations and everything. And when we tell people around us, maybe our friends or family, ki, I am planning this and I do this. So that's where the first negative, thought, like people are like, oh, why are you thinking like that? You can't do this. Or, you're being super optimistic. It is not possible for you to do it. So now how do we deal with that situation, with our friends and family who are like, you can't do this?
Fantastic. A very practical question. And I see the suffering that you've gone through when you ask that question, right? And who hasn't? One major problem we have is we do not know how to save or protect our dreams and thoughts. So our thoughts and dreams are like the small seed that you have, or when a pregnant lady is told, don't reveal your news that you're pregnant too early. If not, you'll get a miscarriage because of nazar, ya drushti, and all that negativity around you. Like that, I would suggest if you're a beginner in meditation or spirituality, save your thoughts. Don't reveal them. Let your success or the result speak more than your thoughts and words. That's the initial. But Prabodh sir later says, why not dive in? He says, when you have an aura of a sun, how would a little candle affect you, right? Someone asked, sir, is Nazar Drishti real? And he said, when your aura, your energy is so much that it can overcome any number of people's aura put together, do you have anything to even worry about? And how can we, inculcate an aura like that, develop an aura like that is by constant sharing, constantly share energies. Just imagine you're receiving energies, share it, and not just receiving energies from every element of the universe. And when I say element, it's not just the living things, even from stones, the meteor, dust, everything in the universe, and fill it with within every cell of yours, and then multiply it. Okay. So multiply it, and then that overflowing energy, just share it back to the universe. Don't say, I'll keep 10% of it or 50% of it, because a heart that gives collects, right? So just share it back, friends. So if you see your dog dying, you're not meant to give energies to your dog. You're meant to share energies to the universe. And under the umbrella of the universe, the dog, me, my family, this Vasudhaika Kutumbam, everything is included, right? So in the queue of desires, a person who wants good for the greater family is put first. So when you share energies to the highest, biggest universe, you are put first in the queue, and your affirmations or your manifestations happen first in that way. So a person who asks selfishly, I want a job, versus someone who says, everything in the universe should get enlightened immediately for the benefit of all. Who do you think the universe is interested? Because anyone in the oneness frequency is what the universe puts ahead. Okay. So initially, don't share your thoughts, your dreams. Let it get achieved and then that speak. But later you become like this sunshine. Let them speak. In fact, you will be so energetic that you have the power to convert anything negative into positive. Because at the end of the day, whether it's positive or negative, it's just mere energy. Understood? So you can just take it in and convert it, multiply it, and send it back to the universe. Okay. Thank you for that very practical, much needed question. Anyone else who has a practical or any question regarding this? Common sense, when you try to change, right? Everything around you is trying to make you, and remember that it's coming from their level of enlightenment. Okay. That's okay. Because we are all taught and affected by our parents with the best that they knew, right? So have that gratitude attitude and that forgiving attitude that they did the best. Not only they, this whole society around you. Have that forgiving attitude, have that happy attitude that yes, they are operating from the level that they know. Sorry. And there is a beautiful line that never hate the sinner, just consider the sin and never do it again. So by focusing on the person, you are missing the lesson there. Okay, you're getting carried away by the physical minuteness of it. So just understand the sin, what they're doing, and just say, I'm never gonna be like that, or I'll never do that. If it was me, I'll never do that. And just keep developing and become this huge aura that no one can disturb or affect or hinder. So all the best to all the spiritual aspirants here. Congratulations for all the 25 masters who have taken time for yourself at this time of the day. Yep. Thank you so much, friends.
Thank you, ma'am. If you have time, can I ask one more question?
Absolutely.
So, ma'am, sometimes it happens is like I'm watching this session, I'm attending it, and I'm like, yes, yes, I do it. But days after things, I see like yeah, nothing is happening like on the surface level. So I like, yeah, it's not happening. And then what happens? Like we fall in cycle of self pity or self deprecation, and then the pattern keeps repeating, or we keep leaving things midway. So how do we break that pattern, and how do we come out of it when we're not seeing results initially?
Yeah. A simple story, slow and steady wins the race, is what we need to remember. Everything in Maya is trying to tell that you are the speedy hare who will win the race, and if you're a tortoise, you will never win the race. What if the tortoise never even started the race listening to the people around? Would we even have such a beautiful story to contemplate, isn't it? So, did the tortoise ever concentrate on people's words or the situation or the physical reality, what Maya is trying to show you? May it be no result, when the tortoise starts off, the speedy hare just goes half and more distance, almost close to the finish line. But did the tortoise give up? No. Why? The secret weapon here is consistent, constant work. I wouldn't use hard work at all. When you are the creator, why would anything have to be hard, isn't it? I decide everything has to be very easy, simple, and at my doorstep. So that awareness, that consistent, constant work is developed by a simple practice like meditation. Any discipline you develop in your life, it's going to teach you that patience. You must have heard the story where a person digs, say, 40 meters, and there's water at 41st meter, and he stops, he gives up saying, Bas ho gaya, So it's like that. For positive thinking is that attitude that you wear that you will not give up till it happens. Simple. You don't have the second thought in your mind that it won't happen or may not happen. You know. So who said that nothing is coming to the surface? Even for butter to come up and float on chas or buttermilk, don't you think it takes time? And just imagine you're 1 minute away from that butter coming out, makhan floating, and you gave up. All this happens because you have pre-planned that itna time may, in this much time, these results I want. So the best way to manifest anything is let go of the parameters. Don't say I want it this way, that way. I'll give you two simple examples. One day I was taking my daughter to her play zone and I needed something to feed her. So I was manifesting bananas. Okay, look at my little manifestation thing. And I said, I don't know, universe, from where you're going to get it, but I need bananas for Reshmi. And you know how beautifully I turn into that lane of my daughter's play zone? Exactly in front of her gate, there's a banana fellow, and which never happens, friends. In the past 2 years, I've never seen anyone sell fruits in that lane. So I've not set my mind that, I need these type of bananas. The guy has to be here, or my manifestation should happen in this time, right? The same way, as I said, let go of the parameters, when it should happen, how it should happen, and all. For example, one day I didn't lose, but I thought I lost my locket for a chain that I was wearing. Suddenly I see there's no locket, there's only a chain in my neck. So immediately I panic, and then this mindfulness came. No, no, no. I'm a Gudakesha meditator, not just any meditator. And I just, released a frame that the next thing I'm gonna touch would be my locket, and how thrilled I would be touching or finding that locket, and thanking the universe and reminding myself that there's a big power within me that can create anything, any reality I want. And guess what? I went off for cooking, forgot it about forgot everything about it. 15 minutes later, I put my hand in my bag and the first thing I touch is a locket. Why I'm mentioning is there is no way the locket is supposed to be there. I'm wearing a chain. How can the locket go and fall in my bag or a purse, But I found it. So I'm not stuck with the process as to how, where, when, how much, and all this. That's when the magic happens more beautifully. Okay. So let go of all these parameters that the physical world is saying, but still nothing is happening, and all that. Remember that tortoise who believed in itself, because it's a creator. It's a creator of its own reality. Simple. Okay. So why should the speedy hare fall asleep? Because it was so damn persistent and consistent and stubborn that I will win no matter what. And guess what? The tortoise had no plans to win in the first place. All it had is that I'll do my best and the rest will be taken care of the universe. So a stubborn heart, a consistent heart is always paid off very well. Okay. So just train yourself not to believe the Maya elements too much. Don't go by the physical reality. Okay. Don't trust your five senses too much. Don't give it too much control. Is what I mean. Okay. For example, even before taking this class, friends, I had fever. Why am I saying I had fever and not I have fever? Because everything non-positive. Look at Prabodh's beautiful way of putting it, right? Even negative, he says, use non-positive because there's positivity even in that word. So anything in present, I only use positive. So I had fever, I had cough, cold, and everything. So the way you say and instruct your body is what every cell of yours feels. Understood? Even my husband was saying, why don't you just inform that you cannot take a class today? And I said, I'm not informing them because I'm not informing my body that I'm sick. There is no way I'm telling a 72 trillion cells of mine that I'm sick and I need attention, I need rest, and I'm something is wrong. So that is how I turned up. So that's perfect proof of positive thinking. A positive thinking heart always projects the desired results. Okay. So didn't I conduct this session successfully? So will your life and everything be conducted. So take more control, friends. Have patience and don't be that person to dig so far and then give up just in the last moment. Okay. Just have patience. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You've inspired us so much for the beautiful life experiences you've had and for taking the session despite everything. Thank you so much, ma'am. We all love you. Deep gratitude.
Thank you. Universal love, oneness, oneness, and oneness. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, ma'am. So, Masters, that was a dazzling Deepti, ma'am, who inspires us every moment. And now it's time for meditation. So, let's sit for meditation, Masters. Please remove your specs, close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your legs, and just relax your body. Let your whole body relax. Head relax. Forehead relax. Face, throat, neck relax. Let your whole upper body relax. Your hands, your back, your chest, your stomach. Relax. Your legs, your feet relax. Feel the cosmic energy entering your body through your Brahmarandra. Your Sahasrara chakra. Be with your breath as you inhale and exhale. Feel the energies flowing down your forehead, between your eyebrows. Feel the energy in the place between your eyebrows. Relax and relax and relax. Cosmic energy is flowing down your eyes, your eyelids, nose, cheek muscles, your ears, your whole face is filled with universal cosmic energy. The energy down and down your throat and your neck. Feel the energy in your chest and your heart center, your Anahat chakra is getting activated. Feel the deep flow of energy. Feel your heart expanding more and more. Your heart is expanding with every breath you're taking. Heart is getting filled with cosmic love. Feel the energy spread to your hands, your rib cage, and your stomach. Feel the energy flowing down your thighs, knees, calves. Flow of energy from head to top, head to bottom, down and down to your feet. Feel the energy spreading from the back of your neck to your whole back, your spinal cord, shoulders, upper back, middle back, lower back. Influx of cosmic energy in your whole body. Cosmic energy is flowing every part of your body. The whole nervous system is relaxed. Your blood vessels, bone marrow, DNA, all are filled with universal cosmic energy. Whole body is relaxed. Feel the energy in every part of your body. Observe the energies inside and outside. Just be with your natural breath. Bring your awareness to your heart center. Feel the energy being accumulated there. And from your heart center, let's spread this beautiful energy to the whole world, to the whole universe, to the whole cosmos. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Now let's give gratitude. Bring your hands in Namaskar Mudra. Let us first give gratitude to Guru Shakti, gratitude to Prabodh Sir, our parents, our family and friends, and all those who have helped us in this journey. Thank you. Gratitude to Deepti ma'am for her invaluable wisdom. Gratitude to Sumant sir, Vidyasagar sir, Janupriya ma'am, Anusha ma'am, and to the whole Ekathva team. Thank you. Thank you to all those with whom we don't gel well or those you consider your enemies. Thank you. Because it is our soul plan ultimately. Gratitude to Mother Nature, Mineral Kingdom, Plant Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Bird Kingdom, Water Kingdom, and Insect Kingdom. Deep gratitude. Let us give gratitude to our home, to money energy, to abundance. Gratitude to our laptops, mobiles, to all the electronic devices, to Wi-Fi, to electricity. Thank you. To the 5 elements, to all our bodies, our 7 bodies and all our chakras. Thank you. Gratitude to our higher self. And let's give gratitude to the blessings we are going to receive. I am grateful for all the blessings and the wisdom that I am going to receive. Thank you. I am grateful for my body. Each and every cell of my body is filled with love, light, and happiness. I love myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now gradually, cup your eyes with the palm of your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently remove your hands and with a smile, open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of gratitude. So Masters, may your day be filled with positivity, love, joy, and happiness. We'll meet tomorrow with another amazing master and another amazing topic. Keep smiling, keep shining.